Hello and welcome everybody to a new Mugenbine review, this time of a very different figure from the ones I reviewed in the past. This is Powerful Tyranno. And he doesn't start with a Mugenroid, he starts with a Roider Pilot. This is a little guy. As you can see, okay, paint and detailing. But essentially, the Mugenbine, instead of being a sentient robot in this set, is a giant mech suit. And this time, the core robot breaks down into these parts. So let's get assembling that. Peg the legs on. Unfortunately, I don't have a Mugenroid on hand to show you the scale of this. Flip up the head from the back. Peg on the arms. I should have gotten a size comparison. Peg the little Roider in there. Cover him up with this clear panel. And there he is. His articulation is fairly basic. Just swivels at the shoulders, forward and back at the hips, and swivels on the feet, not the knees. For size comparison, here he is with Mugen Dino Double, subject of my last Mugenbine review. Or who knows, this might come up before that. I don't know. Anyway, this guy has two other modes. So, you completely disassemble him. We'll go into the worst of the two first. So, okay, before we do that, for parts, he has these two tread parts. These two gun piston looking parts. These two parts which make a larger T-Rex head than the other set. And this blade piece. Now, let's see if I can do this from memory. Peg those there. That pegs on there. This pegs here. Yeah. These peg on, like, I think, like this. Yeah, it's been a while since I did this. This is not the mode I display him in. Yeah. Okay, then we take these pieces and peg them on, I believe, like like this. And then we peg on these like this. Then we take these, flip that around so it has a peg, attach this piece for now, peg that on there, take these two pieces, peg them together. Now this is one tip to this, which is supposed to be a crane. You also use the T-Rex head, which is in most of the official art. Either way looks dumb, but you can store I prefer to use that so I can just store the blade piece on these pistons. So now we move on to the actually good mode, because really that mode is pretty bad. Now we move on to the T-Rex mode, which it just occurred to me that all of the Mugenbine I've reviewed so far, besides Carry Eagle, are dinosaurs. Again, he just sits in here, sits up. Okay, now here we go. How does this go? Okay. First, these peg on like this. Making sure this is all on camera. Okay, good. This pegs on here. This piece pegs back here. His smaller robot arms peg here. Oh, by the way, the small robot is called a Buildroid, if you didn't know. There were like 5 or 6 kit sets that had Buildroids. I don't remember. But this guy is one of the cheapest Mugenbine you can find, or at least one of the most common, along with the other Buildroid kit I have. Go away, insect. Then you, if I can peg these parts onto the back as a tail, like that, and just kind of come on. The connections on this aren't very tight. And then this piece, which is obviously a face, pegs onto the back there. And there we go. For articulation, his mouth can open and close. These arms can move a little bit, and his tail has a joint here, a swivel joint, a ratchet joint here, and another swivel here. Okay, now we go to the larger mech mode. Yeah, I can see just how more complex and how much more pieces these Buildroid kits have, because the Buildroid can also split down. And then that comes off. Flip this peg out. There. Of course, completely disassemble this again. Well, actually, you can leave this build. Oh, and make sure he's standing straight so we can see out the clear piece. Attach the head to the top. Attach these parts to the legs. And he's already too tall. I should have done that last. Okay. Actually, that goes there. His face out. And you can't even see his face. Yeah, this guy gets kind of big. There you can kind of see it. Oh, don't fall over. Okay. Whatever, you get the gist of it. Take the arms. This one, you attach the bulk of the T-Rex head. And this piece as a hand. And you peg that on there. The other arm, you attach the jaw of the T-Rex head. And that on there. And you stick that arm forwards. Then you take these parts, attach them together. And attach the blade piece on here to make his weapon. Peg that into his hand in a really stupid spot. Right there. And there you have him. Powerful Tyranno in his larger robot form. There we go. You can see him. For articulation, his shoulders move back and forth, his hips move back and forth, his swivel has hips, a swivel has knees, a swivel has wrists, and that's it. He doesn't have all that much articulation, but I think he looks good. For a size comparison, here he is with Mugen Dino Double, who is made of two normal Mugenroid kits. As you can see, he's pretty big for a Mugenbine large robot. All the Buildroid ones are like this. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting him, especially if you're just getting into Mugenbine. Him and what's his name? Build Mammoth, I believe is his name. I'll check later if I ever do a review on him. Were my first two kits, and he was the first one I opened, and he's definitely a good first kit. He's pretty simple, and he has a good amount of parts. Highly recommended, especially if you can actually get this guy off of Amazon. He's there, along with Heavy Mammoth. That's the name. Heavy Mammoth. You can also get another one with a Buildroid and one with a Mugen engine, I think it is. Something like that. But yeah, definitely get this guy if you can. It's been me, Alex. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.